Duat, Siba, Netru. Quick video real quick I wanted to make and do about carbon. Hi, my name is Atumura. If you never knew, I'm Atumura. The video I wanted to make about carbon is that a lot of us that's conscious, black people, or if you're not even black, if you're scientists, if you know what's going on, if you know and you're aware of the world, you know that carbon makes up everything on the planet. It makes up everything in space. Carbon is organic and non-organic, right? So the plastic or metals in your car is carbon. The darker it is, the higher the energy, like the darker the color, is expressed of carbon. So to have these things, right, present, you have a word called melanin. Now melanin is you know, a lot of us use that, you know, to bring up, you know, about who we are and how we connected to ancient Egypt and ancient Africa, and how we're the original creators and the people, how we're the original creators of, you know, the first human beings on this planet, you know, our ancestors, right? The Anunnaki or the Anu, right? Anu, you know? So it's funny, right? Melanin is not an old word, it's a new word. It's a new word that's been made recently by, you know, like Greeks. I believe it is in the Greek. Or the Greeks, no, it wasn't the Roman. It was definitely the Greeks. I just read it, researched it. So the Greeks made the word melanin. The Greeks made the word melanin because a long time ago, they wanted to find out what black people are made of. They wanted to find out what black people are made of, what makes them black. They did studies on us, and they found out what makes us black, the same genetic process that turned our skin color black is the same genetic process that was in the beginning of the Big Bang, the elements of it. And they found out that the elements that turn our skin black are found in stars, in a living star, like the sun. The sun is a star, it's not a planet. We absorb energy from that star because in us we have the alpha, triple, beta something matrix. It's like a cell. It's alpha something, but it tripleizes itself and makes carbon-12. Carbon-12 is why my skin is dark. Carbon-12 is where black people get their reason for their skin to turn dark. It's why our skin is thicker and our vitamins are why we're stronger, why our hair is like this. It defies the law of gravity. We're not the only people that's like this. You know, it's other races that contain high levels of carbon. We're just the first people ever made by the Creator. So we have the highest form of carbon. Everybody else has lower versions of carbon expressed through their melanin, which is UV melanin, and you got skin type pigment melanin. UV melanin deals with light, it deals with radiation, ultraviolet light. So that's why black people can see the full range of color. So I just really want to put that out there. We keep talking about carbon, and you know, when it comes to melanin, we think about melanin and we think about the skin color, and that's a reason when we had these debates for these white people to say, look, melanin is not a carbon, or it can't make up everything, or how can you say you God or God's people? And right there by itself, you break down, hey, look, melanin is a Greek word. Y'all made that up because y'all been studied and found out what makes us black, the same stuff that makes stars in space. And you knew that, so you knew who we was as human beings on this planet. So you had to change the name to melanin to say it's just dealing with skin, to hide the fact of melanin, UV melanin, and all the other Nero melanin, which is in your cells. That's why we move different. So all these things, you have to hide that. So hopefully you can come to the understanding to accept that, because people are trying to evolve. Some of your people are evolving, so hopefully you can evolve with them. Good morning. So I definitely wanted to speak on that. So when I say that I'm a carbon man, I mean carbon-12. Universal forces, carbon 12.